Now that you've had some time with the M16A3, there are a number of attachments that you can put on it that will modify the gun. The first is, of course, putting a suppressor on it. The one suppressor you can probably put on at this point is the S1 suppressor. It reduces noise by 50%. It claims it reduces the recoil by 10%, but personal experiences and experiences of other players have suggested that it simply modifies the direction that the recoil goes in. This is going to vary from person to person, I suppose. In the case of scopes, there's two scopes you can put on it, both ACOG scopes. They both offer 2.5 times magnification, so you're going to be able to get a little better with those long-range shots and those hard-to-reach medium shots with the N16. TA1 scope will display range, and the TA3 scope will display your health and ammo, so that you don't have to look constantly down to check those things while you're firing. And last but not least is the extended magazine one, which will alter the M16A3. So instead of 30 rounds and 3 clips for a total of 90, you have 40 rounds and total rounds of 80. So 30 clips instead of 3, but each clip has 40 rounds instead of 30 as a result. So the amount of rounds you have will be a little more synonymous with some of the other assault rifles. So basically, those are your initial options right now. As you go up in rank, you'll have a few more, but you'll probably be moved on to other guns by then. The M92FS has a number of modifications. The first would be the S1 suppressor, which reduces noise by 50%, making it virtually silent and a silent deadly weapon to use. The also reduces recoil by 10%, although most people reported it simply redirects the direction of the recoil. The downside is it reduces bullet damage by 10%. However, with the handgun, that's not quite as noticeable as with the assault rifle. This can actually make it a pretty effective weapon, almost as quiet as the knife, and easily makes it a lot more easy to sneak up on people and just headshot them. The second thing you can do is add one of the ACOG scopes. They both provide 2.5 times magnification. The TA1 provides range, and the TA3 provides health and ammo information. I kind of recommend the ranged one, since that gives you an idea if you're in optimum range or if you're too far for a good kill to the head with this handgun. The scope actually makes it so you can actually aim very deliberately for a headshot. As a result, you've got a pretty lethal weapon that rivals even some assault rifles to a certain extent. And then finally you've got the extended magazine 1, which takes it to having a 20 round clip and then 25 rounds in reserve. You essentially have sort of 3 clips, although the third one only has 5 bullets. This gives you enough shots to essentially be almost a medium range sniper, or to easily sneak up on a couple of players who aren't paying attention. I myself, actually, with recent experience, I found this was actually very lethal, provided you could get that one shot in. Due to the fact you're only firing 1 round with the handgun, you can simply take your time in aiming for that first shot to hit the head or whatever shot. Regardless of how many bullets they try to actually fire at you, they're still dead. I actually almost got kicked a couple of times from servers just using this, so it's actually a pretty good weapon, something that you might even decide to start using, except outside of backup situations, just because of the effectiveness of the modifications.